So, as of recording this, after 9 years of good games staying alive and making thousands of people happy, Nintendo finally threw in the towel for the 3DS, meaning they stopped production of it. Now, I was heartbroken when I heard this, but I guess it made sense. 9 freaking years. That's almost a decade. The 3DS is older than most Fortnite players. I love the 3DS. The 3DS is probably the best handheld to ever exist. The 3DS had games for everyone, which is probably one of the reasons why it lasted so long. In fact, the 3DS did better than the Wii U. The Wii U sold how much? 13 million? Pfft, those are rookie numbers. And the 3DS sold 75 million! Holy crap! This little guy sold almost as much as the PS4, which is bananas! Needless to say, I love this guy. In fact, its predecessor, the DS, is what introduced me to gaming. Growing up, my sisters had their DSi, and they'd let me play with it. Usually I just fool around with Flipnote and stuff, but eventually they let me play games. My parents noticed I took a liking to the DS, and they decided to get me my own. I remember the day like it was yesterday. I was playing outside in the backyard after school like usual, probably eating grass or something, until I hear my mom open the door and say, "Matthew, I got you a DS!" Pfft, screw the grass, give me that! And so, I played that thing till it broke. Well, it didn't break. When I got my 3DS, my parents just got rid of the old one. Because despite how great the DS is, the 3DS just does everything better. In fact, in my 13 years of life, I had like 3 3DSs. My first blue 3DS XL broke when my cousin's dog stepped on it. Yes, I did cry. Then I got a limited edition Yoshi 3DS XL. I loved this thing, mainly because it had my favorite Mario character on it. Yeah, something happened to my limited edition Yoshi 3DS XL, and it just started drifting everything to the left. This became really annoying. I would keep dying and I'd get angry. God damn it, nothing's going right, it's only going left! To this day, I still don't know how it broke. I mean, what could I have possibly done that it would just break? Guess we'll never know. So then I got the new 3DS XL. I love it, it's great, and I want to be buried with it. That's about all I have to say about this little guy. It's a great console, and it's pretty handy. Okay, I lied. There's one more thing I gotta say. But you gotta keep it a secret, or else the Nintendo ninjas will find me. So, are you aware of R4 cards? I had one as a kid. Crap, they found me. I don't have much time. So since me and my sisters loved the DS so much, my parents got us an R4 card to download games. And if you didn't know, that's called pirating. We got the R4 card at this sketchy place, which makes no sense because you could buy it on eBay. But this place looked like they did human trafficking, so we got the R4 card and booked. Now for those of you who aren't aware of an R4 card, it basically works like this.
The R4 itself would act as an interface between the Nintendo DS console and the firmware on the microSD card. An alternative operating system was then put on the microSD card, along with any files you'd like to access. R4 cards could be used for a variety of applications.
Got that? Good. The R4 card itself was legal, but the downloading of the games wasn't. So I was living a life of crime at the age of 6. Try not to get intimidated, kids. I don't bite. So we had this thing for like 5 years until it stopped working, and my dad did not want to go back to that place on his life because he was afraid they were going to take it. Overall, I think the 3DS is a great console, and the Nintendo ninjas just got into my room. Okay, bye!